Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's good to see you again, as I've already mentioned to you, Chair Mallory. I have two requests, and they're not related to each other. They're separate. And let me start with the first one. And just so there's not any misunderstanding, just what I'm asking for, I'm actually going to read it, so I'll have a record of what I'm saying, all right? DOD is legally responsible for the cleanup of PFAS contamination that they caused. In order to clean up the contamination, they need to dispose of it. The best way to do so is incineration. DOD is ready to incinerate PFAS waste, but has been told by someone in the administration not to do it. The two questions I would have is, first of all, who is telling them that they can't release their incineration guidance? And the second thing is, if they can't incinerate, how do you propose they dispose of PFAS-contaminated minerals? So you're from the right area to respond to those questions, I believe. What would be your response?
Okay, thank you, Senator, for that question. PFAS is obviously a really important issue that the administration is spending a fair amount of time on, and specifically in my office, I am chairing a interagency policy council that is focused on trying to coordinate the PFAS activities that are occurring all across the government. I mean, from the campaign until right when the president issued early executive orders, PFAS and its the need to address it has been a high priority for them. One of the things I'm trying to do within the interagency policy forum is to make sure that the agencies are working together as they are identifying what are the actions and tools that are necessary in order to make sure that we are meeting the challenge of PFAS. I mean, we are in a place with PFAS where the science is still evolving, the standards are still need to be put in place. There are a variety of technical things that need to happen. Meanwhile, there are families and people who are being harmed every day. And so trying to make sure that we're able to move in a way that allows for the agencies to address the issues and address them in a way that is responsive to the kind of health concerns of the community, I think is important. Incineration is an issue. I know EPA and guidance that they issued, I believe it was last year, talked about incineration being kind of among the things where it's an approach, but it's one that we have to be very careful about because of the air quality impacts that are associated with that. And so I know we are talking to DOD about the studies that they have underway and getting additional information about the work in incineration and PFAS, and that is part of an ongoing discussion.
It's my understanding that New York has already crossed that bridge. They've made a statement as to any dangers having to do with this, and so that study has been going on, I assume, for quite some time. And so I just want to find out when this is going to be resolved. I mean, right now, if you leave it the way that you're stating it there, that it's something you don't like in the first place, and therefore it's going to take you a while, I guess. Oh, how long is this going to take so that you'll be able to clean this up?
Well, so first of all, Senator, I think we are spending real effort in trying to get the agencies to work together around this issue. I think
but your agency is an agency that has the responsibility to resolve this problem.
And what I'm saying is that we're gathering the information that will make that possible. The New York study that you made reference to, I think that there are other studies that we are not able to make available at this point that DOD has done, and we want to see what those studies look like, which I think will be this summer.
So if this is the only study that has been, is this the only study then that has been publicized?
I don't know the answer to that question, but I'm happy to get back to you on it.
Well, there's not a lot of time to get back. because we have to do something with this. Right now, nothing's being done, and I came to this meeting because it's apparently the White House that is stopping this or delaying. Is it being stopped or delayed? Can you inform me as to the status of this?
What I can say about it, Senator, is that we are having conversations with DOD about this guidance. I did not perceive us as stopping or even delaying that, but we are having conversations with them about what is their plan and what's necessary to address this issue.
But aren't you precluding them from doing the cleanup?
What I asked DOD to do was to pull together the information so that we can have a briefing for everyone about what their plan is. I did not preclude them from doing anything.
All right, then when will that, give me a time frame of this. This is an inconvenience, as you understand, for DOD. We have things that we need to be doing, and we need to be using this technology that has been acceptable, and we just want to get to the bottom of where we are today, how much time it's going to take to accomplish the different things you are trying to determine, and where we're going to be with this.
Well, again, thank you, Senator, for the question. I will definitely get back to you with what the status is. I will say that DOD actually was arranging for, and I think we were assisting in arranging for a meeting. I'm not sure if it's scheduled yet.
All right. I know my time is. I have one other issue I want to talk about, so let me just wind up this one real quick here. You have nothing today that you're going to be able to share with me in terms of when we'll be able to clean up this mess.
No, no, Senator. I will definitely get back to you on that.
And
it might be today, but it won't be while I'm sitting here.
Well, all right. You've made that clear. How long do you think it would be? Give me a time frame.
Yeah, I commit to you that today is Wednesday. I commit to you that we'll get back to you certainly by the end of the week on where we are on the issue.
Okay, that's good. Now, my other issue I'll bring up on the second round.
Great, that's great. And I would just ask you keep both majority and minority staffs in the loop on your response to Senator Inhofe and his staff on this issue, okay?